2019 college football playoff semifinal at the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. We're thrilled to have Ohio State back for their 9th trip to the Fiesta Bowl, the most of any institution in Fiesta Bowl history. We're joined here by head coach Ryan Day and 2 players, so we'll open up with Coach Day and then the 2 players. But the gentleman to my left, his bio says that sometime around 6:30 he took the whistle from Coach Meyer after the Rose Bowl last year, and sometime around 6:30 on Saturday night he'll lead the Buckeyes out at State Farm Stadium against Clemson in the semifinal game here. He's from Manchester, New Hampshire, has a perfect 16-0 record, including 13-0 this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Ryan Day.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody involved in the Fiesta Bowl. One of the most prestigious bowls in all of college football, and very hospitable. And started way back in the spring with my wife and I, and then coming to some of the games. Really looking forward to this trip. Arizona, this time of year is beautiful. We're looking forward to some nice weather as we practice. We're actually headed off for the buses to head to practice now. We gave the guys a couple days off to be home with their families, and now it's back to work and looking forward to a great week.
All right, the gentleman in the middle, he's a sophomore from Miamisburg. Did I pronounce that right? Miamisburg, Ohio. In high school, he was named the #1 player in the state of Ohio, which is quite an accomplishment, and as an offensive lineman. He's an anchor of an offense right now that ranks number 5 in the nation in total offense and rushing offense, and that's Josh Myers. And all the way to the left, we have a senior defensive tackle from Pinkerton, Ohio, DaVon Hamilton, 9.5 tackles for loss and 5 sacks, second on the team behind Chase Young. So we'll open it up for questions now. If you could please identify yourself, and we have a mic runner, and then to whom your question is for.
We're going to open the club. That's Ryan. I'm assuming everyone who was supposed to come is that correct?
I couldn't hear you, Mike.
Did everyone who was supposed to be on the trip make the trip?
Yeah, so we have the guys who are within 3 or 4 hour radius come with us on the charter, and everybody else we fly from home. So I know there's always a couple things here and there, but as we took off, it looked like the majority of the guys would be here today.
Austin Ward from Letterman Road. Josh and DaVon, you guys, this is an unusual Sunday. You go practice out here, go on a plane for a couple hours. What's the mood like on the way in as you guys now get ready for the week ahead?
I think we were all excited to get back out here. We got to spend some time with our families and see them. Now it's kind of back to business. I'm excited to stretch after that long plane ride. So
I kind of agree with him. It's kind of a long plane ride, but I'm glad to be back here for the 3rd time for me, and really going to enjoy it.
Yes. Tony Gerben with Piozo.net. Ryan, your first bowl game as a head coach. I'm wondering, where did your plan come from in terms of this week, your bowl prep? Where do you go for that?
Yeah, very unique. This is a unique time frame in terms of coming off of the Big Ten championship game and getting ready for this. There's really no precedence for this one because typically, in the past, the plan has always been phase 1, which is development of the young guys and get rest for the older guys, and then phase 2 was kind of game plan the week before, go home for a little break, and then come back. Phase 3 was at the bowl site. We really didn't have time for that, so this was somewhere between a cross between getting ready for a bowl game and a bye week. So we practiced Friday, Saturday, we took Sunday off, and we went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, real hard. Gave them 3 days off, and now we're back to work here. So, talked to a lot of people about this, and I think it's a really good plan to keep them fresh, but then also on top of their game.
Brian, I guess kind of along the same lines, just how comfortable were you with everything you guys got done in Columbus and then coming out here, just the state of mind you guys are in right now?
Yeah, I feel great. I think our guys are going to come back today refreshed, re-energized, ready to go. We got a lot of the game plan in, and then we're just going to keep grinding on it. Coach has been working at it the last couple of days, and now it's we got really 6 days to get ready for this game, which is great. A whole bunch of time together in the hotel, which is always good too. It's like being on the road, for an extended period of time. That's kind of the way we're looking at it. Certainly is a bowl game, but it's a little different. It's when you're playing for a lot more, and I think the guys are going to prepare that way this week.
Ryan, coaches like to keep control of their team and they want to be around them all the time. Was there any part of you that debated that approach, letting them go and trusting them? I know you have faith in them, but a week before a game. And
well, I think when you look at it, we practiced 5 and 6 days, and we gave them 3 days off. That's it's not very unlikely, for a bye week. If this was a bye week, that's typically what we would do anyways. And so, it seems like a long time off, and we blink, and all of a sudden we're right back together again. So it really wasn't that long. I think after a long season, especially after those 3 games we played down the stretch, these guys needed it, and now they're going to come back refreshed, ready to go.
Dan Hope from 11 Warriors. My question's for DaVon. You're the only one of these 3 who was here 3 years ago. Do you reflect back on that time 3 years ago, and are there things you learned from that that you now can talk to the team about today?
All I can really say is just be prepared for the week that we have to prepare. There's nothing really to say about the last 3 years. We're trying to talk about the present now, and that's kind of all we're looking forward to.
We've been watching the stats again. Ryan, I know the official stats report will be released until Friday. Can you give any update on how Justin, for example, is moving around, Sean Wayne, any of the players that have been handled?
Yeah, we're expected to be at full strength, guys. The injury report coming off of last week was excellent. Everybody was practicing. So then after 3 more days of rest, we should be at full strength.
Will Vandal with the Clemson Insider. Tell me, what do you remember about Clemson from that last time you guys played in that game?
That game we didn't play very well, I would say, but this time around I feel like we're gonna play good.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out here to welcome the Ohio State University Buckeyes here to the 2019 College Football Playoff Semifinal at the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Good luck, gentlemen.